on the water, and you know what that means. Perfect time for boat projects. Alex actually has one in mind that he wanted to do today, so I'm gonna hand him the phone and he's gonna explain what he's gonna be doing. And then while he is working on that project, I'll be behind the camera to get all the good angles. So let's go see what he wants to work on today.
All right, now it's that time of season when the weather gets warmer. I'm gonna start working on any exterior wood I have. And I deal with this every year. And you can see, kinda, it starts to fade. And normally I just put like a stain or an oil on it, but it just doesn't last. It fades. And I gotta redo it every year. So usually you can do it in place, but I learned the hard way. If you do it in place and you use a stain or an oil, and if you get on that gel coat, you're never getting it out of that gel coat. It's gonna stay there. So the best thing, if you can, take that wood off your boat. Just take it off, sand it down, use a stain, oil, and now what I'm gonna do finally, which I should have done years ago, is put a clear coat on this. So hopefully it lasts a couple years. And so what I'm gonna do also while I have this off is I'm gonna actually use a cleaner and wax this up, because when I eventually go to buff this wall here, I'm gonna want this wax so that when I use my buffer, it's not gonna go into the wood and then damage that clear finish. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this. I'm gonna use an 80 grit. Use a heavier one. You're gonna save yourself a lot of time. And then you're gonna wanna go to a finer sand, probably 120. That's fine with me. We'll see how it looks. It might look like shit. I don't know. We'll find out. Grit.
Stand it up all again.
All over again. You don't, because this is rough. So this is too rough. Put your hand against it, it's not gonna feel nice. It does not. You want a finer sand, smoother. And then your application when you do the oil and coat, it's gonna look better. It's gonna be a smoother finish. So all over again. Here we go. So the next step in this process, I got some wet rags and I'm just gonna wipe these down. And the reason is it's got wood dust all over this and it's just not gonna adhere well. If you got all that dust on there, it's not gonna do you any good. So we're just gonna wipe these down. Just like that. And I'm gonna let that dry for a second. And it's already drying because it's nice and hot out today.
Yeah.
And then we'll apply the oil. So right now I'm gonna use this Teak oil. Make sure you mix it real good. And there's a couple ways you can do it. You could use a rag like I'm gonna use. I think it's the easiest way. You could brush it on. It's more of a pain in the ass. Just use a rag. Oh fuck. Let's get this one.
Yeah, let's get the new.
That Teak oil harden up and it makes it hard to get the cap off. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Well, I didn't shake it up.
Yeah, that was your one rule. You can do it.
Well, I'm doing it now. At least I caught myself. All right. You just go like this. You don't need a container to pour this in. Just go like this. Go like that. You use quite a bit. There we go. Let it just soak, go with the grain, not against the grain. Just like that. That's all you need to do. Real easy. Now there's all kinds of different oils and stuff you can use. I just always use the teak oil. I think it gives it a nice kind of gold finish.
Just the front side. You don't really do the back.
I don't do the back now. Yeah, if I want to spend a lot of time on it, which I don't really, and that's me half-assing everything. I could do the backside. Nobody's gonna see it. Now I probably should put a clear coat on the backside, just so it prevents any mold or water damage. Protect the wood. But putting this oil finish is not gonna do anything on the backside. It's not gonna protect it. It's not gonna do anything. If anything, it's not a good idea because you're putting it right up against that gel coat, and then it's gonna get exactly. And like I said, don't apply this stuff on the boat because you can be as careful as you want to, but I guarantee you, at some point you're gonna get this on your gel coat and you're gonna get pissed off, and you're gonna have to see it for the rest of your life.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. What about the grease marker?
Tried everything. If you guys know a way, please let me know. I would love to know how you get oil or any of that crap off your gel coat. I have not found a way. Now I'm just gonna let it sit. Let that oil just saturate into those wood fibers. Let it sit. Let the sun hit it. Let it dry, and then we'll get back on with it with that clear coat.
Awesome. I think I'm gonna go make a margarita. Anyway.
Sounds pretty good. Mahalo. All right, let's get this done. No more funny games. Let's go. All right. So I'm going to use some spar urethane. It's a clear gloss. Hopefully this will last a couple years, so I don't have to do this every year because it's really annoying. So let's see how it goes. Ooh, that's crusty. Crusty? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Did you already have this?
I did. I did some outdoor furniture. We're going to stir this. Make sure you stir it real well. This is all I could find. I'm going to stir that. And
Wow. Shook it really good.
I shook it up too. I have barely any left. I don't even know if I have enough, to be honest. We'll see. All right. Sure. We got our brush. You can use whatever brush. I'm going to just take out any loose bristles that might fall off onto our wood. And we're going to get started. Yeah, I'm probably gonna let this dry for a couple hours says 4 hours. It's really hot out here. It's right in the sun. Probably not going to take that long. We'll see. We'll check back in a couple hours and we'll see how it looks. All right, so I'm already going to get started. I'm going to buff this, and I don't have to, but I have all this off, so now it's a good opportunity to buff it. I'm going to use this 3M heavy compound. As you can tell, the oxidation is absolutely horrible. And you can actually tell. You can tell where I messed up, and I use that oil. See that? How it's shiny? Never coming off. But anyways, I got these from Harbor Freight. I'm not getting my hopes up. They're probably shit. We'll find out real soon. Got that. Mix this up a bit. You don't need a whole lot. This stuff is expensive. I think I paid like $50 for this bottle. But it goes a long way. You just put little dollars there. And what you want to do, you don't want to start it right away. You want to go like this. Get it kind of mixed in there first. And then we're going to start it. Okay? And you want to go up and down. Not like, who's that guy? The Karate Kid? Wipe on, wax on. You don't.
What?
Yeah, he says wipe on, wax off.
Wax on, wax off.
Whatever. Don't do that. You go up and down, side to side. Okay? We're going to start with keeping our RPMs. I'm going to do 3. Let's start slow. Okay? That's pretty slow. Go a little faster. Go up. Okay. And what you want to do is just pick a section, do like a 2-foot section, work that, and go to the next section. Because once you do this heavy cut, you're going to have to go to a polishing pad. And I'm going to use this. It's a cleaner and wax. And then you'll have to go over that. Because if you just use this cutting wax, you're going to get swirls. When the sun hits it, you're going to see all these swirl marks. And it's going to look like shit. So you want to use a polishing pad and change your wax to an actual wax. Sorry, this is just a cutting compound. You want to wax so that you get that nice shine and all those swirls come out. So there you go. Stops the, yeah, watch. See that? Shouldn't be doing that. Really. See that? It's not getting. I'm wasting my time. But I mean, it's hard to tell when there's no sun. So update. I'm going to take a time out. That particular buffer I have is not working the way I want it to. It's an old one, had it for a while. So I'm just going to end up purchasing one I've been looking at for a long time. I'm going to need it. It's one of those necessities. Like, you own a boat, you're going to need it. So,
right, and you want it done the right way.
Done the right way.
It's worth it to just do that.
So we're going to be on standstill. Yeah. All right. So, unfortunately, we weren't able to finish. But we did as much as I could. I had to search for a buffer that I specifically wanted. There's like a D-Wall one that's really good. I wanted for years, and I was going to bite the bullet and say, hey, I need this. And they didn't have it. I checked Ace, I checked Lowe's. So we're going to have to wait on that. But I temporarily put these up, and I think they turned out pretty good. You can tell they're nice, clear finish, smooth. So hopefully they last a couple years. Thank you.